be different. My sister, she had to look up to me. The club from come from ain't never cheap. They expecting me to change, but I remain the same. Hey guys, it's your girl Big Root True Talk, back with another one, episode 15, and today we have a special guest by the name of Roberta. Can you please give her a round of applause, you guys? And you guys, that song you can check out at YouTube. His name is Lusky the Don. It's called Battle Scars. It was nice. Thank you for the song. Hi, thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay,
So,
yeah, you can just put it in my ears. Yeah, just one. Okay.
So you can hear. So, you guys, today, we're gonna talk about Roberta's cleaning company that she has. Can you please let them know about that? And congratulations.
All right, once again, Big Ruth, thanks for having your girl on the show.
You're welcome.
But yeah, today I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my company. It is Around the Clock Cleaning Services.
Okay. And she got a shirt on, y'all.
I said I rep a little bit, you know.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I gotta come through. I gotta, can't compete with the signs, but I see a little something going on. But we've been established since 2004.
Okay.
And I started off, I was still working, and I would do this part-time just with referrals, referral based. And then in 2008, I got laid off, and I just invested into the company a little bit and kind of went full force from there. And I have been a full-time entrepreneur with Around the Clock Cleaning Services located in Northwest Indiana since 2008.
So you just do the Indiana area, or you do go out?
Yes, I also service the Chicagoland area. Okay. Typically, we try to stop at like the Inglewood area, just because we don't want to have to travel too far because you can run into traffic and things of that nature. But of course, we do have special customers and special clients that we go above and beyond for. Okay. So when we have regulars, they can anticipate that there's a longer travel, but we built a relationship and a rapport that, we make sure that we're able to accommodate them. And then, on the backside, nothing's free. They make sure they pay for that difference for the travel charge.
Okay, so can you let them know what kind of cleaning that you do?
Yes, I actually, I do commercial cleaning. That is the bulk of the work. Now, if you go to our Facebook page or to our Instagram page.
What is your Facebook page?
It is Around the Clock Cleaning Services. You can see facebook.com/24-hour cleaning services. Okay. The same thing on Instagram as well, and our contact number is 219-939-5578. So if you go to any of our pages, you'll actually see us cleaning lots of homes, but the homes are empty. When they're empty, they're considered to be commercial versus residential. When people actually reside in them, live in them daily. The commercial units that are empty, we're getting them ready for the market, working with banks, brokers, investors, landlords, things of that nature.
Oh, okay.
And then, of course, also commercial is stores and offices, and then we also do post-construction cleaning.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That is what's up. Shout out to Black businesses, baby. That is what's up.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's really something that's nice. I love it. I learn something new every day.
Yes, you have to learn from it.
Every day. And it's just as simple as cleaning. Every day.
You gotta love to clean. You like, you know what? You go home, you be like, look, I just cleaned up all day, and it's better be in order.
So if y'all looking for a cleaning service, you gotta reset with Roberta at Around the Clock. Our staff will get you right. You will be satisfied. You will be 100% satisfied. We do deep cleaning. All of our chemicals are CDC approved. Okay. We also use COVID cleaners. So yeah. Yeah.
That is what's up, you guys. I'm going to put her information down below as well, so you guys can hit her up, and I'll tag her as well. Yes, that is so good. Hey.
I'm trying to make sure I keep this ear plugged in. You would think I'd be good at this because when we clean, you know, we got our music going.
Oh, yes. Oh, girl.
Thanks for having me, girl. You have some bar set up?
Yes, okay. Girl. Let's get it. Let's get it. Gotta do that sipping when it comes to, you know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, you guys, with that being said, today we are talking about something more different. I mean, it's still based on relationships, but it's just that I wanted to stay going with the, you know, her topic as well. So today we are talking about Black businesses, you guys. Yes, because we need to talk more about that period, and people need to get the word out more that we have to support us Black businesses better. Every, you know, other race or know what's going on and they stick together, and we tend to not stick together, and we tend to buy expensive stuff and clothes and everything instead of trying to put into your future, or at least being supportive to our race. So with that being said, my first question to you is, do you think if we invest in our own Black businesses, they will build?
Yes. Yes. That's why you'll actually see just outside of, it's not just Black History Month from February 1st to February 28th. You have a lot of people that's saying, let's start our own Black market, you know, so that we can make sure that we're giving back to each other. Because it's real easy to like go to your local gas station and we're supporting the Arabs. They don't know us. They know what we like. They keep it in the store. They keep it in stock. But then you may have someone who have a small convenience store and it may cost a few dollars more, but their investment is different.
Yes.
And if we want to keep building each other, we need to support each other.
Yes.
I get the convenience of maybe the gas station is a little closer than the small Black-owned business that sell the same thing, but you want to try to do your best to give back so that we can keep uplifting our community, and that we can make sure that our legacies are strong.
Yes, and we can get more, you know, of us Black businesses out. It's like we get up and then they close down because we don't have that support, because they'd rather go to other stores that, you know, okay, they've been open, they ain't doing nothing for you. Okay, like go support a Black business to keep them open. Now I can say sometimes people don't like to support Black business because like the prices be high, or they be too nasty, or you know what I'm saying, or mean. But at the same time, you ain't gonna know until you try. So at least go do the support, and if they is mean or something after that, then don't support them. But you know,
right. You don't have to go back, but it is okay to try one time. You know
exactly.
What I'm saying? But then that's what we have to also remember too. We don't want to always think that people are entitled, you know, to support our businesses. Like my business didn't become successful for 19 years because I had the same people every day saying, "Hey, Roberta, we need to get your cleaning services," because guess what? They don't need it that much. You know, if they do, hey, we greatly appreciate it. But you know, I had to learn to reach out to other people. And those people, they actually were satisfied and they referred us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It always be the ones that, you know, you try to get your family on board or try to get that support, and it don't be like a person on the street.
Exactly.
They will really get, you know, you out more,
Yeah, I saw this post that it said that a customer will become your friend quicker than a friend will become your customer. Yeah,
because it's so much hate in this world. Like people just feel like they don't want to see you make it, and you know, if you do, then they not understanding like your background, where you like, man, if you support me, the things I do for you, if I get up there, they not looking at that. They looking at, oh, I don't want to see you do better than me.
Exactly.
But you're not even trying to do it. So how can you try to be better than someone?
They want to compete instead of connect.
Yes, exactly.
That's the problem, you know.
That's
why back to the other races, they connect with each other. You know what I'm saying? And they don't spend foolishly. You know, saving has a lot to do with success as well. You know, they don't spend foolishly.
Yes, and we was talking the other day, and you was talking about father as like with the taxes situation and stuff. Like people tend to invest in clothes and gotta go buy a new car, gotta go buy this instead of investing their money in a business opportunity.
Exactly, exactly. But sometimes what I also found out is it could be what you exposed to in life.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times, because in our community, we're not sitting at the table saying, "Hey, let's do this as a family," because we kind of just learning this type of stuff.
Yes.
It actually is getting better, but we just kind of learning it. It's sad, but it's at least we can start to pass it down. Like, now you hear people talking about, I want to make sure that my kids or my children have or added to our lines of credit so that we can make sure that their credit is okay.
Exactly.
And things like that. So those type of things make a difference. They say when you know better, you do better.
Exactly.
That's what my granny told me.
Mm-hmm. And you're supposed to, and that's what people not understanding. Like, it's bigger than you. You have to get your kids in order as well, and people tend to leave them out. It's so many people, eyelashes, all this stuff, put their kids' name on it. What's hard to, build your kids up, as well.
Yeah.
Instead of them happening to look at, okay, you doing a 9 to 5, now I gotta go do a 9 to 5. I don't want my kids to do no 9 to 5. I want them to have their own business. They so talented and they have a lot to offer, and I'm gonna let the world see it.
But I'm gonna tell y'all this. I bet you all y'all found out about starting a business when they said get that PPP law, did you?
Exactly. Came up with stuff. They work at Wendy's but got a whole business.
Look, if that was your motivation, and if your business is still going, even if that's when you started it, the pandemic, we lost a lot of loved ones and a lot of people, like, all across America.
Yes.
But there was a lot of good that came out of this, And, they say only the strong survive, and you had a lot of businesses that failed, but you had a lot of businesses that started. Mm-hmm. And even though we may not have been sitting at the table a long time ago talking about businesses, a lot of people was motivated or encouraged once they said some PPP and a business, and hey, if your business still going strong, God bless you.
And that's what I feel like. If you took that out, at least put in a business. If it didn't work out, you tried.
Right.
Rather than just got the money and went on trips and enjoyed life. Like, wait, what are you doing? Mm-hmm. Like, it's a business loan, either to get you a business up and coming or work on the business that you got already.
Yes.
Yeah. So, just.
But like I said, some people actually really did start some business.
Yes, and shout out to y'all if y'all stuck up and going. Yeah. Put it down below so y'all can be on this show, baby. Yes. I support you 100%. Mm-hmm. We need to really support our Black businesses today in society, because every race is really sticking together, and we the only ones worrying about what the next person doing, or is they better than them, or downing one another. We tend to constantly down one another. And that's just not gonna make, the situation better at all. It's just gonna be a whole problem, because we got so much hate in our heart about the wrong things. Stick together. We talk about the Mexicans living in one house. It be all them cars. They pile up, look like clown. The clown cars come on now.
They overhead low. They don't got no car notes that's $700, $1,000, and stuff like that. And now they can also reinvest into things, because they are having those conversations.
But while we working, getting our money, or what we working for, they working for less. But they all built together, and they living in good, nice houses. You know what I'm saying? They was all together and had to suffer. But they all went and got their businesses, and they work hard, and they will get called before a lot of people to work because of, the low pay.
Oh, they definitely do.
They will.
A lot of people be telling me, hey, the Mexicans will do it for this price. And I tell them like this. I just hold my hands up, because I thank God for those who do decide to still hire us, but the Mexicans will do it for their price. So, hey.
Exactly. and that's another thing here. It's just a business itself in general. Every business gonna have they different prices. Nobody the same. That's just like hair and everything. You might see somebody hair this, but that other hair might be higher, but the quality is much better.
Yes.
You know. So you get what you pay for.
That's true.
So people will be like, oh yeah, I got this and it's cheap, but then it go broke or something or it's not right. Now you like, that's why. You know what I'm saying? But yours might went longer because you went with the expensive.
Right. And you have to buy 5 of those cheap ones.
And you got to guarantee, you know, you get it. If it break, you good, you know. Come on, man. It's a lot around with black businesses. And it's hard to stay open because they don't want to see us make it as well. Yeah, so, you know, they prey on our downfall.
That is true. Well, we got to make sure that, like, when we start our businesses, that we make sure that we have the foundation for our business. And then I think it's always good to connect with some people who can give you some of that daily knowledge. Like, there's nothing wrong with having mentors and coaches. And I tell people all the time, okay, those mentors and coaches are probably people who's experienced things that can advise me. But I learn all the time from people like my workers and things like that. You can never not be open to learning. Like I say, I learn something all the time, daily on my jobs. So you always want to make sure that you have a mentor or coach, or you're reading you a good book or something like that, so you can keep your business strong.
Exactly, you get better.
Have self-development. You know, that's just self-development for yourself.
Yeah. You're supposed to get better. It's just like a relationship. You know, you learn from your other one and you get better in that. Like, everything you do is a learning experience. And if you don't learn from it, then you're doing something wrong.
No losses. No losses.
You're doing something wrong. Losses. Cheers.
No losses. We only learning.
But as long as you learn from your mistakes. Yeah.
And making improvement, because nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. And what you don't know how to do, Google.
Yeah, you Google, or you have that support, or you have people that don't have no problem with telling you. That's just like if I knew anything about the cleaning, it'd be like, or you was coming up, but you've been doing it for a while, and it's like, oh, okay, so you know what you're doing. But if this was something new that you just started, if this was something that you just started, it's good to hear other people. You will say your opinion, and then people might have an opinion on it, like, well, you know, you can do this to make it better, or you can start this, or I know this company part that you can look into and help you. You always learn from people, and if you sit around a table and you can't learn from anybody around that table, you sitting at the wrong table, baby. You're sitting at that wrong table.
Yeah. And like I said, it's people who I work with on a daily, and they're not my mentors and my coaches, and I learn from them. You know, they say always respect the janitor.
Oh, wow.
No, but it was truth in that statement. Okay. Like, you know, like, the person don't have to be above you to learn something.
Exactly.
That's my point.
Yes. And you don't. You know, you're supposed to take that from anybody. A bum could come on the street, come up to you from off the street and say some knowledge. They very talented. They weren't bums all their life. They just got there, you know. And they be these be the ones that be living in big old houses and it just falls apart, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
From drugs or any other situation. Life is hard and everybody is different. Nobody can take life the same. Everybody got their own mindset and their own living. You know. So, with that being said, the next topic is why do you feel like we support other races but other races don't support us?
Because just like we know we don't stick together, they know we don't stick together.
Period.
Yeah. They know we don't stick together. But there are some people out there who will motivate you. It's just not a mass amount.
Exactly.
But that's just like, you know, your parents teach you, like, if people see that your household is strong and they can't divide you, then they're going to want to more than likely join in with you instead of try to continue to separate you.
Exactly. But that's only if you let it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I mean, that goes back to with the support, Father, as we go and buy these expensive shoes, expensive clothes, and everything. They already rich. They making their money, you know. But when it comes to our business, you don't really see a successful black person up top like how you will see, you know, the other races. Only because literally 9 times out of 10 we be their personal assistant, keeping them above because it's really our doings. That'd be the crazy thing about it. Like you always just see our race at a place and it be like they might be the smart one. Them the ones that's keeping them above. And they not getting you know, they stuff heard. But they listening to it. Like we can go and give advice to them. They gonna take it in and do it, but not gonna give us our respect or credit, you know, because they don't want to see us make it like that. They don't. But if we support ourselves better and our race, they'll support us too.
That's what I said.
Yeah. So since we not getting support from our own race, why would somebody else support us? They feel like, hey, whatever, that ain't gonna do nothing. We always talk down on our stuff, but we go out and buy from another race.
And I mean, we do have some successful African Americans that um, they're actually done like a lot of great things, but sometimes you find out you are helping people who may don't continue to help themselves.
Exactly. Okay.
So you can actually run into that arena, or you have you you have it where that look y'all, I'm getting lost with all
It's okay. It's okay.
But you know, the whole thing is back to what I said from the beginning though, like if they see that we can't come together, then they'll continue to tear us apart. But exactly. Because we do have those that are successful who do try to help some who don't may want to continue to help themselves, then that's when it seems like, oh, okay, we can't support each other, and now once again they see that we aren't sticking together.
Exactly. It's just we need to just really, and that was the reason why I wanted to talk about this topic, because we need to get it better. Like people feel like, oh, this person not supporting me, but everybody support different. And it's like just as long as that person supporting you in some type of form, a share, a comment that you know they or posting it somewhere else where it's helping you, or they come and give you something. Like everybody just do different ways. They buy from you know.
Things,
yeah,
it's the little things that count.
Yeah, they you know they come to your store and buy something. They supported you. It's probably not what you wanted them to buy, or probably you wanted them to come and buy more stuff or constantly keep coming. But they supported you, and that's what we don't understand. You know, support is support. It doesn't matter how it comes, just long as you know you get it. And we also want that support from our family so bad, because we think that they obligated to have to do it, and they're not, you know. And you got to learn from that. Like, but
I don't have time to focus on that crowd. I have to focus on those who are investing, on those who are interested, and then that actually is motivating me, because I can see that they're supporting me. Not only are they supporting me because if they're continuing to buy my items, then now I'm actually learning more about my product. I'm making my product all a little bit better. So I can't focus on the negative. I have to stay in the positive.
Exactly.
You know, everybody not gonna support you. Guess what? Hey, I'm not mad at you because I didn't have time for that anyway. So
exactly,
you
that
know,
comes with that support.
Yeah, and you may come around later, or you may honestly can't afford what I'm offering.
Exactly.
So, you know, if you can't afford those cleaning devices, I do have all natural cleaning supplies.
Say, hey, if you don't want the cleaning, I still have the supplies to help
Yeah, because I tell everybody, like, I totally understand, like, the services that me and my crew come and provide, and I mean, we're well insured, and we use, like, top line products, like, they're not watered down or anything. So we may not be the cheapest, so I totally understand that. So everybody may not always be able to use our services, and then everybody don't need cleaning services. So that's why I just said, hey, if that's something that's too expensive, and you know that is our price range, we got the $3 signs on Facebook. But we do have the all natural cleaning supplies, and
see, and that's still good because it's like, you know, you might can't afford us at this point or time, but here you can still purchase a product.
Right. And then some people like to do their cleaning on their own, and I'm not mad. And because our supplies are natural, they're therapeutic. So whether they're relaxing you or uplifting you,
it's something. Can you tell me what type of products you have?
All natural cleaning supplies. We have like all-purpose cleaner, floor cleaner, window cleaner, hand soaps, and those are, you can see them on the Facebook page and the Instagram page that I told you guys about at the beginning. 24-hour cleaning.
I'll put it down again. But yes, y'all go look at that.
Yeah, because I've been in business for 19 years, y'all, and I'm on that 6-year retirement plan. One of my retirement plans is the natural cleaning products. Like, I actually enjoy going into my office and making those cleaning supplies. And then, like I said, everybody don't need you to clean. And not only that, because I love cleaning companies and supporting cleaning businesses. Even now, you know, I work with a lot of subcontractors who have their own cleaning companies where I give the work to them and, you know, pay them. But if they actually acquire jobs that only want natural cleaning, then now I can promote and sell my stuff to them as well.
Exactly.
So I definitely
income. That's what I'm talking about.
Working on my exit plan for one, but you know, everybody can't afford you, and you know, you can't be mad at them and say, "Oh, they not supporting me."
And you can't lower your prices.
Yeah,
because
you cannot.
Either. You cannot lower your level.
But they may honestly can't afford it, and sometimes just be grateful, appreciate a share. But if you putting all your energy into who not doing something for you, you can't be getting ahead in life. And the mic drops.
On that note.
Happy Tuesday, y'all.
I know, happy Tuesday, you guys. Yes. If people at work or chillaxing.
Thanks for having me on your show.
You're welcome.
Y'all make sure y'all share this.
I know, y'all like, share, comment. Also, drop them stars down, y'all. You know, you can press that little star button and send me some stars, boo. You know how it gets down.
Drop the stars.
Give me them stars, honey.
And I'm live on my group page.
Yes, she is.
Circle of Influence Networking on Facebook. If there's any business owners that would like to connect with Rudy, I tagged her on a few of the posts. Y'all see how to connect with her. Y'all make sure y'all inbox her and come and enjoy evening with her on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, right?
Yes, it's Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and you come on here and talk about your business. I do have it set up where I do talk about relationships. You know, that's still my podcast, Real Talk About Life. And it's just not just relationships, it's relationship with the world, it's relationship with everything. It's not just set as a relationship with a man and a woman, or a woman and a man, or a man and a man, whatever. It's relationships with the world and everything, just as long as it's based on relationships, you know, with, you know, whatever goes on. And yes, it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You pick the time. It's a sip and talk, so pretty much whatever drink or whatever that y'all prefer, I do purchase it myself. That is my thanks for y'all to even coming on my show, so shout out to me for that. Woo, woo, woo. But yes, if you y'all can hit me up at Big Root True Talk or Rudy Brim, hit my inbox or whatever. I would love to put my phone number, but it's weirdos out there. I'm sorry. So just hit me in my inbox at Rudy Brim if y'all would like to be on the show. If you also have music or something that you want to get off, so it's merchandise, it's song, people perform on here, you can rap or sing, you can also perform and do all that as well. And just We just turn up and sip, sip and talk, sip and talk after you get your stuff off, of what you do or whatever. And also the music in the beginning and at the end is whoever, if you got a song or something that you want to play, jot it down below and I will play it on my next episode, you guys. So with that being said, and thanks for the shout out, appreciate it, love.
Of course.
Yes.
Y'all check in with her because right now, if you're trying to get your social media going, you got to start doing these lives and stuff like that. So make this your first stop for 2023. Man, I greatly appreciate.
Yes, because now you can say you've been on a podcast, and then when
I've never been on a podcast.
Exactly. So see, that's something different. And then when I blow up, y'all, because I'm putting in a resistance. When I blow up, you guys, y'all could be like, oh yeah, we was on her podcast, and y'all can run it back like, look, I was on hers before she even got there, And also, again, I'm not leaving nobody behind. We're gonna redo this, so it's like down the line or whatever. Next year or year, whatever, when like say for instance she just build up her stuff, she gonna come back on this show again, you guys, and say what she done did and accomplished since the last time she was on here. I do all that. Look, it's supporting the black businesses. It's me helping you help yourself and you help me for coming on. So that's just how I put it. So with that being said, the last question is why do you think it's so hard, for African Americans to get a business loan?
Well, that's another thing. Like when I started my company back in 2004, they didn't talk about it as much as they talk about it now. Yeah, exactly. I actually didn't think it was that hard. I mean, if you go online, you can YouTube it. They telling you credit lines to get. They learn out the directions A, B, and C. You just have to do it, and you have to trust the process. Yeah. So it's hard because they're not trusting the process. Because it's really easy
when they start asking all that information, and they like, what? I gotta have this. I gotta have.
And then I'm telling you, like if you Google it, that's another thing. I learned during the pandemic, they gave a wealth of information about that type of stuff, like because I had never really heard about it until the pandemic. And they telling you like, you start off and you get your quill and your Uline lines of credit, and you start with tier 1, and then they take you to the next level or tier 2. Nothing happens overnight though. You have to trust the process, and you can't mess stuff up while you doing, while you putting in, you can't keep taking out. While you putting in, you can't keep taking out unless you spend it and then you putting it back and you keeping your numbers under 30%. Like it has to make sense. So it's hard because we're not trusting the process and we're not having faith in ourselves.
Exactly. It's like people want it, but they don't want it. They want it right then and there. They don't want it to take time.
Instant gratification.
Yeah, like everything takes time, and you got to be determined to keep it going because nobody get rich overnight. Unless you just looked up and it was like, shout out to y'all.
Right. You got a few YouTubers and, people who do, we ain't hit that yet, maybe tonight.
But you look at, but you know what? It's so, it's just crazy too, because back then we didn't have that. We didn't have YouTube. Yeah. We didn't have camera phones and stuff and Facebook. We didn't have all that. We had the party line. And that was almost like some creep stuff because people could come to your house. So we had weird stuff back then, and I just feel like if we had the opportunity of what these kids have right now, everybody would have been rich. Like we would have had money knowing the stuff with these kids, and instead of these kids going to what they have, they going out and shooting and killing and stealing and you know what I'm saying, just trying to get because they don't have at home or stuff like that. They tend to say don't blame the parents, but where's these kids learning this from? Not all kids is like that. You know what I'm saying?
And I get that there's a lot of single family homes and stuff like that, but then that's when the parents still have to make sure that the children are involved in things that are positive and that they have the right people leading their kids and making sure that their kids is doing something and know where their kids is at. Like, the village not the village no more.
Exactly.
And the reason the village not the village no more, because you bet not whoop my kid or touch my kid or grab my kid.
Because back then it was like, Mom, she hit me. It's fine. Now you going down there. Who hit you? Don't you ever touch my child. Now you fighting and everything. But it's that's like, true. Don't get me wrong. My kid's not bad. Shout out to my kids. I love my kids. Mine's not bad, but I was.
Sorry, Mom.
I wasn't. I did my thing. I ain't no good girl, but I wasn't a bad child. You know what I'm saying? Like, father asked, like, I didn't get whoopings and I didn't, get all that. We wasn't bad. My daddy punished me like one time, and my mom was like, girl, go, you ain't on no punishment. Like, go,
I was bad. My kids are way better than me, and I thank God for that. So, when I look back on it, I'm like, oh, thank you, God. Well, a lot of things I went through in life. I definitely do.
Yeah, you're supposed to, and you learn from it, and what you did, you change it in your kids, and that's why sometimes I do blame the parents, but the first thing that parents say that gets me is, oh, I gotta work, I gotta do this, so it's not my fault. Okay, I work, I got a lot of jobs, my kids still not bad at doing what they doing, so that's not the excuse to run to. You're not giving them, kids need attention.
And you making sure you communicate with them.
Exactly.
Communication is a big part
communication is, but you still need to communicate, and you need to let them understand, like, look, this is life. This is what's going on. You don't need to do this and do that. But they still tend to do that. You have to sit down and spend time with your kids. And people don't do that. They feel like, oh, okay, I worked, I did this, you go do whatever you do. No, spend time with your kids. Everybody needs to spend time with their kids.
Yeah, because they get to that age where they just want to be with their friends all the time. But it's still, make sure you make those appointments and those dates with them. Yeah. And you date them on different levels, and you spend time with them doing different things based on their age group. But one thing I do know is that you never stop being a parent.
Man, exactly. So, like they always say, okay, when 18 come, oh, my kicking my kids out. No, my kids do not have to leave my home until they ready. That's the problem. People is kicking their kids out. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, oh, here you is 22 and you still here and you ain't doing nothing. No, if you making an effort and you doing what you need to do and you just need that extra little push and help, I got you. Stay here. You know what I'm saying? Stay home until you feel right, because you push your kids off and they go elsewhere and do whatever because they was forced to leave or whatever. No, I want you to be great at what you're doing before I know. I want to feel comfortable that my child is doing good before I say, come on, let's go find you a crib. Let's see how much. Jot down how much your rent is, what you will be paying a month. Keep this stuff in order. Put your information up that you know what you need. You know what I'm saying? Parents not doing that. They just kicking them out.
Once they actually do get ready to go out, and especially because you took those steps with them and made those initiatives with them, that they don't have to come back. The goal is, once you leave, to never come back. If you have to, we get it. But the goal is to be prepared.
Exactly.
So if you're not rushing it, then you'll be more prepared for success and the longevity of what they call life.
Exactly. So so pretty much, so you think it's harder for us than other races?
We tend to make a lot of things hard on ourselves. But there are a lot of African Americans who have made some good connections. And are successful and have been able to bless and give back, you know what I'm saying? And I'm actually glad to be around a part of the community that is like that.
All right.
But we can't be our own worst enemy. That's what it tends to boil down to.
Pretty much, yes.
We can be our own worst enemy.
Yes.
We gotta come together. We gotta connect. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, like you said, like build these black markets. Like it just don't have to be during February, which is Black History Month.
Exactly.
So like one thing that I do at my office, which is located at 7195 Broadway, every year in the summertime, we have sidewalk sales. So you can follow our page for that information.
Oh, okay.
And I actually give the opportunity of like for like 6 to 8 business owners when we set up for the sidewalk sale to come out, and I don't charge anything. And we're on a main street. It gives you a chance to make some money from attracting a crowd off of the main street. If you sell things on a regular basis and you may normally have the pickup location from your home, you can make the pickup location there that day. And then it also gives you a chance to network with other business
and
owners.
Get a different experience. Yeah, all right.
And then share each other's business information. So we have to start coming together and doing things like that. Like everything don't have the cost.
Let me know about that. I want in on that.
Some kind of way I was thinking, I was like, okay, so my girl Rudy got to make this mobile and she got to come to Maryville during one of these sidewalk sales, because then you could get at least 6 to 8 business owners and you could talk to them, and then maybe we'll pick a topic. So I hope y'all know what today relationship
or not even just that. I can just literally like seriously just come and have my cameraman follow around and ask different questions, or even find out about the business. So that's see, this is what I'm talking about, you guys. It's called when you sit at that table with the right person, baby, you get that vibe, and once it's up there, it's no turning back. Like, that is just that's something good. And not even just that. Once I hear people say something about cleaning, because I am going to purchase
natural cleaning supplies.
Yes, some of your products as well. So yes, I love, the support that we give, because it's not all bad out there. Like we support, but you just need that right person around you to even give you that jump. Like, you can't sit at no table and be scared to tell what you do, because that other person might be that other leap that you needed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you need it, and that is what's up, because that can be a whole nother different thing for my podcast, that I'm bringing it out. I could be like, I'm bringing it out to the streets, you guys, and getting all the people business, and then probably get a little performer or somebody to come to even bring the attention to not just me, but y'all as well while y'all out there. See, look, we're going to have a talk about that. But
Rudy sound like she's going on tour.
I know, right? Look, I'm going on tour with this. I'm taking it to the streets, boo. We going to do this. I really appreciate you coming. This was look, we're going to get off of this and we're going to talk more, you guys. But yes, we literally talked about Black businesses, you guys, today. As you know, she has a cleaning business. She's going to put her information down below when we get off, so y'all can reach her. And we were just talking about how to invest in Black businesses, you guys, why we don't support each other, and why is it so hard to get business loans. So with that being said, we summed it up. She gave me her opinion on it. This show is not to down anybody. It's just to get our opinion on anything that I talk about, you guys. And if it helps for what we say, that'll work fine too with me, But with that being said, guys, I really appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for the support to come to my show.
Me, girl.
And shout out to your cleaning. So go ahead again and let them know the name of your cleaning for the people that just popped on.
Alrighty. Once again, we are Around the Clock Cleaning Services, and we are located at 7195 Broadway, Maryville, Indiana. We do service Northwest Indiana as well as the Chicagoland area. Our contact number is 219-939-5578, and we do it all. Just give us a call, and first we'll start you with a free quote. So hit us up.
Pretty much. So with that being said, this is episode 15, Big Root Truth Talk Podcast. Boom, back with another one. Black business, y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you, Roberta, for coming.
Yes, thank you.
Still only one in your brain if you play with my chains. I had to let them deep inside so they could feel my pain. Then when they come with crazy plans, I'm just like making pain. My first love set me up and tried to give They double back the same night and I skipped there so many times. She my